1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
13 people.
12.
13 people.
13 of you. We're just coming alongside, you might be able to see in the distance, the 4th boat of migrants that we have seen so far today. And we're very close, you can see, to the white cliffs of Dover now. Our boat driver is just calling the Coast Guard now, so it really has been quite an extraordinary morning out on the English Channel. Of course, we know this is now a very familiar scene to see. We have seen 3 boats already. This is the 4th one. The first was in the distance, quite a way off towards French waters, and the second, as we came back towards Dover, we got really quite close there as well, and they were cheering UK as we drove past that second boat.
At least 430 migrants crossed the English Channel to the UK yesterday, according to the Home Office, a new record for a single day. Some 50 people were seen landing on the beach of Dungeness in Kent.
But for these migrants, the journey's end comes near Dungeness, southwest of Dover. And scenes like this are now playing out on a daily basis, but bobbing on the waves, a tiny dinghy. No motor, just paddles. And not far away, we find another migrant boat.
Well, we're about 8 miles off the coast of Dover now, and we've just come across this small dinghy, probably 3-4 metres long. We think there's maybe 12, 13 on board.
For some, these are desperate people. For others, they're simply economic migrants. Over the last few days, the Border Force has brought hundreds of migrants ashore. And though the number of people crossing the channel in boats has increased significantly, hitting a record of 2,000 last month, but for those making these dangerous journeys, the pull of a better future is strong.
When the weather's nice, they're coming across, all throughout the day. We see the Border Force, the UK Border Force coming back and forth, ferrying back to Dover and then coming back out to pick them up. We send the Border Force straight out to pick them up off our boat.
You've noticed as well that the vessels that the French side have hired, they're almost assisting the boats to come over to England.
Oh, definitely, yeah, they are assisting the boats. I mean, they're assisting them in the fact that they're escorting them across to the border, and all of these vessels seem to be escorting the migrant boats through the shipping lane onto the French English border. I've watched it go on for many years. I do wonder why they don't stop the boats. It seems like they escort them out to the border, they let them go, they go back, they get another one, they escort them out. If they can find them that easily as they leave the beach, because they pick them up about 1 mile, 2 miles off the beach, they've got all that time, sometimes 3-4 hours it takes for them to escort them to the border. They've got all that time to stop them, apprehend them. They're going out to commit a crime, they're crossing the border illegally. So it would be like the police watching somebody make a burglary, and then after they've escaped and fled the scene saying, oh, they shouldn't have done that.
Home Office figures show that more than 2,000 migrants have arrived in the UK so far this year.
Yesterday saw 755 people coming across in small boats, the highest daily number this year.
His plan is not a deterrent. They're still coming across on the boats. We have a plan. You safely pick up, you take back to France. We're legally entitled to do so. I'm the only one who's brave enough to talk about it.